Us who work freelance is not an awful lot of difference from the rest of the week, but hey, it's the weekend. It's 9 o'clock in the morning my time, so it's time for Bibliomancy. Bibliomancy, the act of randomly consulting a book for 365 days. Don't worry, I'm not necessarily going to do them all live online, but for 365 days, starting from my last birthday, every morning I'm going to reach a book from my bookshelf without looking at what it is, open it randomly, read the first sentence that falls to my eye, and reflect on it. I reflect on it all day, see what it says about the world, me, life, something. Today, I reached this, St. Kilda. The Life and Death of St. Kilda, the moving story of a vanished island community. If anyone watches this from Melbourne, it is not the St. Kilda in Melbourne. It's the little island community way out in the Atlantic, which was a thriving community for a long time, and then gradually decayed until everyone was evacuated in, I can't remember, about 1910 or something like that. Maybe slightly after the war, I don't know. Anyway, a story of indigenous community and, well, among other things, the effect of missionary Christianity on their way of life. It was not a good effect, I have to say. Anyway, that's all I know about St. Kilda. I'm going to randomly open the book, find a chapter. To all outward appearances, life on Hirta, which is the name for St. Kilda, to all outward appearances, life on Hirta changed little over the years. If other countries are furnished with a variety of luxuries, concluded the Reverend Kenneth Macaulay in 1756, St. Kilda possesses in a remarkable degree the necessities of life. Over the years, it looked as if things changed very little. But while there was not a large number of luxuries, what the community had was the necessities of life. I'm always interested in a relationship between outside and inside, and between inside and outside. It's an interconnection. I'm really interested in that sense that each of us is a community of relationships between thoughts and emotions and feelings and memories and history and enculturation and all of these things. I'm very influenced by the approach to therapy called internal family systems, where we can see ourselves as a network of relationships. So just to think of that quote, over the years, it seemed as if very little changed. There was not a surfeit of luxuries, but there was available the necessities of life. Today, I'm going to reflect on how the externals change or don't change over time. How perhaps even just over the course of a few months, I might be in a very regular routine, do this each day, do that each day. And yet, while nothing external changes very much, and while I don't do any new, exciting, luxurious things, somehow the necessities of my life, the fabric of my life, the foundations are shifting and changing. And growth is often a deep and quiet, changing, evolving thing, not the buying of a new thing or the getting of a new thing or the achieving of a new objective, that we can think of those as the luxuries of life. I've got this new job. I've got this new this or new that. And underneath it, the evolving texture of what it is to be me in my world, or what it is to be you in your world. Over time, it seems as if perhaps things are not changing much. There are no new big shiny objects in your life. And yet the necessities are there. And as you change, the necessities change. This is what I will reflect on today. What changes? What new things come in? What evolutions happen? Whatever you do today, I hope it's full of joy and happiness. Have a lovely day.